and welcome to the Amateur of Life and Death podcast. I'm Luke Plimmer, and each episode takes a look at a different aspect of the wonderful world of amateur theatre and features an amateur theatre maker talking about their theatrical life, theatrical loves, and the times when they've died on stage. This episode is a celebration of Christmas at the Crescent Theatre in Birmingham, and particularly the Christmas Wassail, a Crescent tradition dating back almost 40 years. In fact, the Crescent's very beginning was a Christmas show. Back in December 1923, a group of Birmingham City Council workers decided to put on a Christmas revue for their colleagues. It was performed at the council house and it was a huge success. So much so, in fact, that the group decided to do it again. In January 1924, they formed the Municipal Players and performed Christmas shows at the council house for the next 7 years. The Municipal Players had big ambitions and in 1924 began fundraising to establish their own theatre. In 1931, an opportunity presented itself when numbers 17, 18 and 19, the Crescent Birmingham, became available to lease from the council. These premises, together with the derelict Baskerville Hall, were converted by the members, often with bare hands and hard tools, to a theatre with a raked auditorium, stage, dressing rooms and workshops. The theatre opened with much national and local press publicity in April 1932. The theatre company adopted the name the Crescent Theatre Company. The ensuing years saw the Crescent create the Crescent Theatre School and a youth theatre. They also acquired adjoining buildings and in the early 1960s were set for an expansion when the council dealt a blow. The land was needed for development and the theatre company was given notice to quit. The council offered the Crescent a site on Cumberland Street with an interest-free loan to build a new theatre. The new theatre, the Crescent's second home, was opened in October 1964 with its revolutionary design of a revolving auditorium and stage. But sadly neither the Crescent Theatre School or the youth theatre could be accommodated. The new building was now a vibrant arts venue in the heart of Birmingham and was in great demand from other theatre groups wishing to hire it. Through the 70s and 80s, the Crescent flourished, re-establishing the youth theatre and gaining an enviable reputation for innovative artistry. In the late 1980s, history repeated itself as the council disposed of the ground lease to developers and the theatre's 1960s architecture did not fit with the new prestigious scheme. Once more, the Crescent was faced with the prospect of losing its home, but after long and delicate negotiations, the developers, Brindley Place plc, agreed to finance a new building on a canal-side site fronting onto Sheepcote Street. Ever since we have been in our current home, the Christmas Wassail has been part of our annual calendar. Here is the cast of the Wassail with the Christmas classic, Silent Night.
Tonight the wind gnaws with teeth of glass. The jackdaw shivers in caged branches of iron. The stars have talons.
Tonight has no moon, no food for the pilgrim. The fruit tree is bare, the rosebush a thorn, and the ground is bitter with stones.
Tonight there is no moon, but a new star opens like a silver trumpet over the dead. Tonight, in a nest of ruins, the blessed babe is laid.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round
cast of the Wassail there with Silent Night, and what a beautiful way to start Christmas. Our Christmas Wassail, which is now in its 38th year, is one of the great Crescent traditions. From small beginnings, it has become a well-loved fixture in the Crescent Diary and is a favourite part of many people's Christmas celebrations. Here's what some of the current cast had to say about the show.
For me, the Wassail is just a perfect start to Christmas. So there's lots of lovely music, there's lots of lovely readings, and yeah, I think it sets off Christmas just really, really nicely.
Songs-wise, we've got a huge variety from your more traditional carols and hymns. We've got some modern stuff as well, where we do a bit of dancing, a bit of three-part harmony. That's one of my favourite bits to do.
There's the readings. Some of them are really rather hysterical. And some of them are very touching, actually. We have some that are within the song, too. I've always enjoyed the readings.
We do an arrangement of Jingle Bells, which is really, really fun. Yes. It kind of disappears underneath you, but that's really fun. It kind of goes really quickly.
Yeah, that's one of our favourites. We're smiling a lot in that one.
Yeah.
And we have a couple of like original pieces that have been written for us, and we get like really privileged to sing as well. So there's a lovely Ukrainian carol which is beautiful, which I'm really privileged to sing a solo, and lovely Lauren, you get to hear her wonderful oboe skills as well. So those are definitely our highlights.
Yeah.
It's really great. All my friends always come to the one at their theatre, and it's their favourite thing. And they always say it's the beginning of their Christmas. It's just really nice to be home for Christmas.
The Wassail began in 1984 as a small concert party event performed at an outside venue and in the Crescent Bar just for theatre members. Very similar to the Municipal Players' first Christmas show to their council colleagues back in 1923. Under Gary Spruce, its musical director since 1988, it has grown to a cast of over 25, giving 3 performances in the Crescent's main house, as well as performances at a number of outside venues, including the atmospheric Highbury Hall. Memorable performances involved a performance of Nobody Loves a Fairy When She's 40, where the performer ended up sitting on the Bishop of Birmingham's lap. Many of our regular audience members tell us that the Wassail marks for them the beginning of Christmas. Here, with their rendition of Jingle Bells, is the cast of the Crescent Theatre's Wassail.
Ring, 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 ring. Pop, 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 pop.
Dashing through the snow,
Ho, ho.
with a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, hey.
O'er the fields we go,
Oh, laughing all the way.
bells on bobtail ring,
Ding, ding.
making spirits bright.
Right, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells,
Jingle bells,
jingle bells.
jingle bells,
Oh, hear the jingle bells.
dashing through the snow.
There's no moping when you're in an open sleigh. Hey, everyone's so gay, laughing, pop, 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 all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. Dashing through the flashing snow, temperature is 10 below. How the bells do ring. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells,
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
oh, what fun, oh, what day. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride o'er the hill and countryside in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells.
The fantastic cast of A Christmas Wassail at the Crescent Theatre there. Thank you for listening to this special edition of the Amateur of Life and Death podcast. If you'd like to listen to more, make sure you subscribe at podcast.crescent-theatre.co.uk or via Spotify or Apple Podcasts to get the next episode. You can find out more about the Crescent Theatre Birmingham and our upcoming productions, including the Christmas Wassail and also The Mersey Seat, A Taste of Honey and The Girl on the Train by visiting www.crescent-theatre.co.uk or by following us on social media. Thanks again for listening, and from all of us here at the Amateur of Life and Death podcast team, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Amateur of Life and Death is a Crescent Theatre production. It's presented by Luke Plimmer, it's been researched and edited by Kevin Middleton, and the music is by Brendan Stanley.